Hi everybody, and welcome to another Journal With Me video. I'm going to apologize right up front for the shadowing that you will see in this video. I was filming during a very cloudy, overcast, rainy day, and instead of not filming, I decided to film, and I had my office light on above me, which is what is casting the shadow. And sometimes it's a little more dramatic, and like it is now, and then sometimes you can't really see it, and that has to do with the cloud coverage coming in from my window as well. So I do apologize if that bothers you. I really hope it doesn't because I try to film when I can, and unfortunately during this time frame when the babies were sleeping, it was raining and cloudy and gross. So I'm going to be working on a couple different layout spreads in two different journals. This is my weekly traveler's notebook that I keep track of the things that we do on a weekly basis, like a quick synopsis. And then I'll also be working in my personal journal, which is where I do my more in-depth journaling about what we get into as a family. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I am very happy that you are here and interested in the content that I am making. And I just want to say, if you are unfamiliar with the things that I do on this channel, just go ahead and check out my channel and look at all the previous videos that I've done. You get a pretty good idea of what kind of creator I am, how I do things, and I would encourage you to look at all my monthly flip through videos, and then like my 2019 plans and stuff like that. So if you're just curious about how I do things, because sometimes I tell everybody what I do over and over again, and sometimes I don't. This time you got lucky. I'm totally kidding. But I am working with the September Your Creative Studio kit, which is an Alice in Wonderland themed kit. I'll be honest, I did not plan on making a video using this kit just because I knew I was not going to have a whole lot of time, and I knew I wasn't going to I knew I was going to be fighting a lot this past week with finding time to film, but I got really lucky one day and was able to find some time where I could film, but the weather was crap, so the lighting is terrible, but I did it anyway. And I was lucky enough to be able to sit down and use this kit, which was super fun. A little challenging, which you're thinking, Skylar, this is Alice in Wonderland. How could this be so difficult for you? But some of the items in the kit, like these florals, they go with the kit so amazingly well. But I just had a difficult time on trying to figure out what I wanted to use in like that specific style, because some of the stuff has like a very steampunk feel with the gears and the clocks and the feathers and stuff like that. And then some parts of the kit are very florally and light and, tea in the garden type of thing. And so I just had to kind of figure out what I wanted to do. And that has been what I've been doing up to this point, just kind of figuring out which direction I'm going. And I decided to just use some of that paper. I just tore it with a rough edge and glued it down onto the bottom and let that kind of be the anchor for the stuff that I want to use, so that I didn't have to kind of fuss with it. So anyway, long rant, long. That's what I've been doing up to this point. I am just fussy cutting some of the images out of that washi tape that was included in the kit. The magic of editing. You didn't have to see me do all that. I tell you what, it was not the funnest thing I did that day. Oh man, I super don't mind it sometimes, but for some reason I did it, but I was just irritated the whole time by it. Probably because I was filming and I knew I was just wasting a bunch of airtime and I was going to have to edit the crap out of the video, but it's done, and I actually like the way that it turns out in the end. I cut this sticker right here because I didn't want to cover up that stamp, but I wanted to layer it because it felt like it was just like randomly floating there. So I just cut a corner out of it, and I think it looks kind of cool. I like it. And then I hid a gear sticker and a bird sticker with a gear on it, and then all this other stuff. I'm kind of using the clocks and the gears and the feathers and stuff to layer, just because all of those things are on that paper. And I don't know how Amanda did this. I don't know if she saw the paper and was like, ooh, let me find things that have clocks and gears and feathers, and manage to find things that had all of those things. Or if it was a collection that she bought where everything was just sort of cohesive. I don't know how she did it, but good on the woman, because she did it. She managed to find things that were so dang cohesive that it just worked, and I was blown away. Really, I was. I like I said, I'm just using all of the different elements. There's a bunch of different stickers and washi that have all of the same similar kind of images on them, and they are so cohesive. It blew my mind. And so I'm just using all of those elements and layering them all together, and I like the way this layout turns out. I think it's really cute, and I'm going to be done with it. I'm going to move on to my personal journal. This is where I do the longer journaling and just sort of go more in depth with, what happened and my thoughts and stuff. So it's not like dark journaling. I don't do that. I know a lot of people do dark journaling and it helps them. That's not my bag. I don't hold on to stuff like that. If I've got something that's bothering me, I talk to my husband about it, or I talk to a girlfriend about it, I release it, and then it's gone forever. Like, I just have that kind of memory where I can just release things and be gone with it. So I don't do that style of journaling. So that's why I don't mind sharing it. But yeah. Anyway, God, I'm ranty today. I'm sorry. So I decided to use all of the custom stickers for the kit on this one layout, and as soon as I put the one sticker on that paper that's kind of layered on the left-hand side, immediately regretted it because you kind of can't see it. And they're just so pretty that it doesn't really matter that they're floating around the rest of the page. And so I do something towards the end of the video to kind of remedy that floaty feeling. And I think it looks really cute in the end. It's not going to leave a whole lot of space for journaling, like when it's time to do that. But honestly, that doesn't bother me because with my journaling, in this journal, I tend to do like Cliff Note type journaling where I give a quick synopsis and then any extra details I think I might need. But it's like super run-on sentencey, like it's just very concise and quick, and like the details are there, but there's not a whole lot of like thought and reminiscing that goes into it. So if I don't have a whole lot of space, it truly doesn't matter to me personally. It doesn't matter. So I'm just adding in these layered date stickers, and I would love to link these for you. I can't. They are made by the creator Hank's Diary. He does the Hours brand stuff, and I will link his Instagram down below so that you can find his Instagram account. Unfortunately, when he makes these stickers, they're only available for a few days at the beginning of the month, and these are September stickers, and it's near the end of September now, so you won't be able to get them. But I will try to leave his Instagram account where you can find things in the future that he might do, just because they are fun to use and I really enjoy using them, but they're just a bear to link for everybody just because they're just never available by the time I talk about them. So I do apologize, but I will give you all the information that I can so that you can go ahead and try to acquire those yourself. He doesn't do them every single month, so it's not really something you can count on. It's just kind of something that if it happens, it happens. So anyway, I am just layering some more of these stickers that I had laying around. I really wanted to use pretty much everything from the kit. I'll be honest, I have a girlfriend who likes Alice in Wonderland, and I told her everything I don't use. After I filmed this video, I was going to send the whole thing to her. Not that I don't like the kit, but I just don't need anything else in my stash, and if she loves it that much, I'd rather her have it. I am kind of sad, like looking back on it now, that I used all of the custom stickers, but they were really pretty, and I know that she'll get a good use out of everything else, so hopefully it works out, and yeah, I hope she would still like it. But as soon as she saw it was Alice in Wonderland themed and it was sold out, she was really upset, and I was just like, girl, you can have it. Whatever is left over, it's yours. I will film a video. I'll use as much of it as I can for a few layouts, and then I will gift it on just because, sharing is caring, friends. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm moving on. The reason that I added this a special day little tag, I fussy cut it out. The notepad was actually included in the kit, but Clara, my youngest baby, rolled over for the first time on the 19th, and so it's very rare that I'm actually like writing on camera, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys exactly what I wanted to use it for. But yeah, she rolled over on the 19th, and that was just something that I really wanted to notate in there. I keep track of all this stuff in her personal journals, but it felt like a big milestone because this is the last time one of my children will ever have a milestone like that, like rolling over for the first time. And when she takes her first steps, it will be the last time I ever experience that until I have grandbabies. And like, whew, when I thought about that, when I was, writing down that she was rolling over, she had rolled over for the first time, oh man, it hit me like a ton of bricks that my baby milestone days are over. So sad to think about, but it's exciting too. I'm really excited to watch her grow and thrive, and the same with Cullen, and I'm just really excited. Anyway, so here is what I'm doing. Remember how earlier in the video, probably 6 or 7 rants ago, I said I was going to do something to help the stickers feel like they weren't floating as much. And I am just adding these floral stickers. I did fussy cut the edges of them a little bit because there's a lot of white space around the edges. And that's it. I just add a huge floral cluster at the bottom of the page, and hopefully I think it looks good. Hopefully it works in the end, and I'm gonna be done. This is gonna be it. I'm gonna bring it up close, slow it down a little bit so that you can see what's going on, and that'll be it for me. If you have any questions, always please feel free to leave them down below. If you're not subscribed, I encourage you to do so because I usually do a journal with me video every week, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun. I like doing these videos, and I can't wait to share more with you guys. So yeah, I hope you like it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye.